All right, guys, we got a nasty leg day planned for the day. We got the Rise Loaded Pre-Max Blue Raspberry Slushy flavor. Freaking awesome stuff. And if you'll notice, I got a mic, so hopefully the quality is finally way better. I also totally just dropped the bench, like it collapsed on my ring finger and crushed my finger. So that was not cool at all. All right, just slammed the pre. We're going to start off with some calf raises. I'm freaking hyped. You guys are going to get to see my horrible tan lines today from lifeguarding, so alrighty, I'm kind of hoping this is a decent angle. Um, just gonna do some calf raises. Got the Gymshark pumper pants on. It's an essential. All right, not bad, not bad. Definitely gonna have to warm up the hip flexors today. Maybe do some adductor, abductor work because I always tweak my hips when I'm doing squats. All right, let me set you back up. Hopefully that's good. Definitely feeling some burn in the calf raises there. Gonna need to hit one more set though, at least. And then I might do some adductor abductor work because, geez, definitely do some leg extensions, some leg curls. Might do lower volume squats though because my hip flexors have been whack. Morning weight 213.6, so definitely good progress. Very, very close to 100 pounds, like 4 pounds away, so that is freaking sweet. And then, like I said, I'm going to go down to 175, 180, and then we'll bulk back up. Tomorrow's a rest day, so I'm not really sure what I should post, whether it's like a full day of eating or like full day of eating with my ab workout or just like my ab workout. I'm not really too sure yet. Let me know what you guys think or want to see down in the comments. Yeah, that's good. You know what's funny about these pumper pants? These are a 2XL from when I was 108 or 280 pounds. Look at this. That's how big it is on me. This is where like my waist is, and this is where the pants come out to. So I think that's pretty sick. I'm gonna have to like buy a size smaller in a minute here. But I love these things for leg day. They're nice and baggy, old school looking. I love the look on these. I love like that patch. It's so sick. So sick. All right, I just got 35 on for single leg extensions. I'm going to do some squeezing reps here. I'm going to do like 2 sets each leg, and then I'm going to put a little bit of heavier weight on and do double leg extensions. I think that'll be pretty sufficient for the quads. Oh yeah, that burns. That freaking burns, but that's good. You know what they used to say? No pain, no gain. Whew. Feeling it in the quads already after the first set, which is great. I like to hold on to my quads while I'm doing that to feel the muscle going. It really helps with my mind-muscle connection. I think it's an awesome little tip. I also want to say thank you guys so much for your support on the recent videos. Freaking sick. We got a couple of views on those. It's awesome. Like, just love that. And like, for sure, ask those questions down in the comments. I will answer them in the next video, or I'll try to talk about them. Freaking love talking about fitness. All right, let's get into this next little set here. Take this leg out so I can go all the way down and good freaking set. All right, that was pretty sufficient, I'd say. I'm gonna throw on like 25, 30 more pounds and crank out some little double leg extension, squeezing at the top, really emphasizing those quads. I remember I used to not be able to fit in this shirt. I bought it because I thought it looked sick, and I genuinely could not cram myself into it. Like, if you are unhappy with your life and you are unhappy with yourself and how you look, go to the gym and eat right. Best investment you can make for yourself. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is your sign to start. And like, definitely reach out to me and ask questions. I will gladly answer. I've been there. Like, I love talking about this stuff. And if you mess up or fail, like, it's not about failing. It's about failing and getting back up full force and coming back at it. When you fail and you give up, that's when the failure wins. But if you fail, you get back up, you try again, you come at it even harder with a different methodology, you're beating that failure. And I think that's a good lesson the gym teaches, is failure is not necessarily a bad thing as long as you keep pushing, you keep going after you fail. It's definitely something to keep in mind, guys. I probably failed 50 times before I finally figured out what worked for me. Anyways, we're going to get into this set, double leg squeezing. Whew, good set, good set. I remember when I first started dieting, I actually used to eat a protein bar at school after my physical education weights class. We had a weightlifting class, so I would eat a protein bar after my weights class before homeroom, and I would come home and just eat an entire Jack sausage pizza. And I was like, oh, calories in, calories out, like whatever. It would be like 1,200, 1,300 calories and like 60 grams of protein. It was genuinely the most miserable I've ever been in my entire life. Do not just worry about calories in, calories out, guys. Do not starve yourself just because you're seeing the numbers go down. It was a terrible idea, and it was not fun. Not worth it at all. Now, if you up your calories a little bit, then you're going to start to feel energized and a little better. Like, you're not going to feel completely terrible, and you're going to be seeing progress on the scale. And that's the kind of good middle ground that you want to be seeing, because then you're going to be encouraged to keep going, and you're not going to have all these crazy negative side effects. Like, yes, you're going to be hungry. That's the cut. That's part of it. But you're not going to be starving and dead all the time. So definitely experiment with yourself. You're the only person who knows how much activity you're doing, what you're putting into your body, how you work. So experiment with it. If you're gaining weight, drop your calories down by 100 or 200. See what happens. And don't just go on a day-to-day basis. I want you to go and graph each number every single day. So, oh, I went up 2 this day, down 2 this day, up 1, up 0.8, down 0.8. I want you to do that, average it out, divide it by 7, see the general trend week to week, and that's what matters. Not your daily up and downs, because that happens naturally. Your body has a lot of different stuff going on. Good set. Also, tried that blueberry muffin rise protein powder yesterday after the recording. Freaking sweet stuff, man. Stuff was great. It did taste like blueberry muffins, and the little inclusions were awesome. Like I said, I love me a little chunk action in my protein shakes, so definitely a nice little treat. Also, the Rise Lemon Casey Kelly Pound Cake is genuinely one of the top 3 protein powders I've ever had. That was genuinely a shock to my taste buds. I was wowed. And now they have these, I just saw on their website the day after I ordered everything, that they have these little test them out sample packs. Like you can pick like 6 little individual serving packets of whatever protein powders you want that is applicable to. And you can get it for like 20 bucks. So I thought that's really neat. Another one I really enjoy is the Ghost Lucky Charms one. Those little mini marshmallows in them. And let's get back into it. Ooh, I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Which is good. Definitely going to do some light squats today because my hip flexors are still very aggravated from my last leg day. So I'm not going to go crazy because I'm hoping that hopefully these will start to feel better. And then we'll be back up to heavy squatting. I might put a little cuff around my ankle, do a little bit of action for the abductors. Once again, guys, I know I've mentioned it in the last 2 videos. It is about 80% humidity today. So it is just awful. And it's thunderstorming every night, so I don't understand why it's not going away. It's terrible, terrible stuff. Now, when I go to college, I won't have to deal with humidity ever again, basically. But they do have a very nice gym, and I'm super hyped to be going there. So it's going to be awesome, guys. Definitely going to see a lot of new variety in my workouts. This is my only first repetition of my push-pull legs, so obviously I've only seen one variety, but there's going to be a wide variety of machines there. Maybe even some cardio and talking. I don't know. How do we feel about that? Not sure. But yeah, like I said, make sure to tell me if you want to see like a full day of eating or like my core workout for tomorrow or both. You guys can have both. I might just do both for the fun of it if nobody comments. I mean, this is fun for me, so. Oh yeah, these are, whew. The hamstrings are hammered. All right, we're gonna do some light squats today, just really to feel it out, because once again, those hip flexors are not happy with me. I gotta start doing some mobility and flexibility exercises for those probably. Would not be a bad idea. It also could be because this platform I'm about to stand on is very narrow, and I'm a tall dude. I'm 6'3", so you know that could be part of the problem. Might have to move to Smith machine squats. Like I'm already feeling a little twinge right there. Also thinking about getting some squat shoes. Yeah, I'm already feeling it. So I'm gonna do one more set of those, and gonna just lay off this machine for a while. Also, just realized that my carpal tunnel brace that I wear literally left a bruise on me, so I definitely need to loosen that up. Must have fell asleep like with it angled weird, so it's digging in or something. Let me know if you guys know any hip flexor exercises and stretches, because that is no good. Might have to be hopping on the good old Smith machine for some squats. I would do normal squats, but those spotter racks are like this long, so it's really a lot of room for error and death there. Not trying to die. Last little set of squats, and then we'll move on to some abductor work. Then we'll do a pose down and we'll be good for the day. Ran out of water too, so I'm thirsty because it is just hot. It is just hot. I'm sure you guys can see I'm sweating through my shirt. Now it's a bad angle, but you've probably seen in the other clips. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts this right flexor right here. Yeah. All right. Got this nice and set up. Gonna those are pretty difficult, guys. Let me actually back the camera up. Better view, better cinematography. Alrighty. Those are freaking difficult, guys. Those are very difficult. Now, guys, I will say, when I lost weight, my walking got better, everything got better. I'm telling you, this is your sign. Lock in. Hold on here and here. No, just here. All right. Last little set here. Then we'll pose up and we'll be out because it's getting hot. All right.